Visual Basic is an event-driven programming language. When you click, double-click, press a key or move the mouse, the particular block of code, procedure of the corresponding event is executed. The common events are click, double-click, load, mouse move, mouse down, mouse up, key press, key up, key down, etc. Event procedures are to be written by the programmer. The procedure code tells Visual Basic what to do to handle a particular event. You are already familiar with basic language. Just the way of writing is slightly different. If you write basic code for particular event, Visual Basic will respond to the event and will automatically execute your procedure. VB ignores events which no procedures are written. Visual Basic automatically names your event procedures. The name consists of the object name, an underscore, and the name of event. For example, the click event of command button called CMD push will be CMD push underscore click bracket open bracket close. Common properties in VB 6.0 controls. There are some common properties in all the Visual Basic objects and controls. You can set these properties either from Properties window or set in runtime. Let us understand some useful properties. Back color and forecolor. The back color property sets the background color of an object, while the forecolor property changes the foreground color used to display text. Font. You can set the font, font size, and font style, bold, oblique, etc. of the text displayed from the Properties window. See the below example to set property in runtime. Caption. It sets the text displayed in the object's title bar or on the subject. For example, caption property of form sets the form's title text, and in case of label, the text to be displayed on label is set. Name. The name property creates the identity of the object to refer that object in programming within a procedure and to name a procedure. Text. The text property sets the text in a text box. At runtime, the given text will appear in the text box that can be edited by the user. The left, top, width, and height properties. These properties define the size and position of the control. The left property sets the distance between the internal left edge of an object and the left edge of its container. The top property sets the distance between the internal top edge of an object and the top edge of its container. The width property sets the width of an object. The height property sets the height of an object. Visible. This property determines whether an object is visible or hidden on the form at runtime. Common events of Visual Basic controls. Events occur as a result of some specific user action, such as moving the mouse, pressing a key on the keyboard, or clicking a text box. These types of events are user-initiated events, and RU will write code for them. Events common to most VB controls are described in the table below. Change bracket open bracket close. The user modifies text in a combo box or text box. Click bracket open bracket close. The user clicks the left mouse button on an object. DBL click bracket open bracket close. The user double clicks the left mouse button on an object. Build an application to add two numbers. Now let us make an application to understand all this. We will be using the three main VB controls: label, text box, and button to make this program. We will draw two text boxes to accept two numbers from the user and label them by drawing labels and setting their text property. A command button to calculate the sum and another text box to display the answer, and of course the command buttons to trigger the event will also have to be drawn. Follow the steps given below. Start Visual Basic and start New Project by selecting Standard EXE and clicking on Open. The Form Designer window will open, showing the project name as Project 1 and a default form named as Form 1. Go to Properties window and change the caption property of the form to adding numbers. Title bar of the form will show this now. Draw the user interface and assign properties to the controls as given in the figure. Select Label tool from the toolbox. Draw one label and change its caption property to first number. Draw another label and change its caption property to second number. Draw another label below that and change the caption property to sum. In front of these three labels, draw three text boxes using Text Box tool. You can change the name properties of the text boxes as text num1, text num2 and text sum respectively. Remove the value of text property. Draw three command buttons using Command Button tool and change their caption properties to add, clear and exit. Change command buttons name properties as CMD add, CMD clear and CMD exit. Notice the naming conventions for text boxes. Prefix TXT and command buttons prefix CMD. Remember that name property is to refer to the command button. Add functionality to the command buttons. Double-click on Add to write code for the click event as below. Private sub CMD add underscore click bracket open bracket close. N1 is equal to VAL bracket open text num1 dot text bracket close. N2 is equal to VAL text num2 dot text. C is equal to N1 plus N2. Text sum dot text is equal to C. End sub. Double click on clear to write code for the click event as below. Private sub CMD clear underscore click bracket open bracket close. Text num1 dot text is equal to quotes. Text num2 dot text is equal to quotes. Text sum dot text is equal to quotes. End sub. Double click on exit to write code for the click event as below. Private sub CMD exit underscore click bracket open bracket close. End sub. The end command stops the execution of program. Press F5 or click on Start to execute the program. Insert values to the two text boxes and click on Add button. Observe the sum appeared in third text box. Click on Clear button. Observe that all the text boxes are cleared. Click on Exit button. The execution will be stopped.